Hey everyone, this is Tom here at Keyboard Skills Pro. Welcome to my channel, and today we're going to do a little tutorial on a popular piece of Chopin. Many pianists often ask me when they're learning, I'd like to be able to play something a bit more hard, a little bit more in depth, and I hear that this Chopin guy wrote lots of wonderful music. Well, yes he did. And of course the problem with Chopin is it's beautiful music, but a lot of it is quite advanced. This is the Waltz in A minor, and it's a very nice starting point for first-time Chopin players. It really does epitomise the style of the waltz beautifully, and it's a very easy one to get your hands around with a few little challenges to get your teeth into. Okay, so how do we start off then? Well, let's take a look first of all at the left hand. Now the left hand, as you can see, has a pattern to it. Pa, pa, 1, 2, 3, and this is very much the waltz style. So we're beginning down the bottom end of the piano on not the bottom A but the next A up, and this is our A note. We're going to put the pedal down with it, and then our hand travels all the way up to this A minor chord here. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then we go down to the D, and we play the pedal, a new pedal, and we come up to A, D, F, which is the D minor chord. And then we go to the relative major. So this is a little transpose, little key change to C major now with a G chord, G7, G, B, and F, and C major. And each time we're using a pedal, pushing the pedal down on the first beat. So let's try that again. A minor, down to D, forming the chord look, G7, and C. A good way of learning that is to first of all play the chords through on their own. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you can get used to jumping, and eventually you'll learn the points, and that's our first line. Isn't that a charming accompaniment? Let's take a look at the right hand. We're starting on E, and what you want to do is spread your hand out so your thumb is on E and your second finger is on A. So we have a little walk up to start with. 1, 2, 3. Then change your hand. Okay. Now you can see there that the slur line, you can lift up, change to say the thumb, and then walk up to F like that. And 1 and 2, lift 3, 1 and 2. And that's the first little phrase. Thumb then goes on to B, and we're going to walk up a little part scale. B, C, D, stretch to A, little finger. And then we've got a little tickle, like that, E, F, E. Over to the D sharp, try not to use your thumb on the black note if you can help it, and back. 1 and 2, lift 3, 1 and 2, 3. See, that's a bit uncomfortable there. Very nice. So the next line, the right hand carries on in a similar fashion. It repeats, look. And then we're going to have virtually the same again. Thumb on the B, C, D, A, G. But this time we go back to B to finish on C, because we want to finish with C major. So you see, it uses both keys. It uses the minor A and the major C, but they are the same scale. Uses the same tone notes. Okay, so let's take a look at that left hand again. 1, 2, 3. So when you go up, look at the chord. I'm forming it. So then I go down, wait for the pedal to come up on the D, form the D minor chord, and to G, and C. Second line. A minor, coming up to this A this time, down to D. Now this time, look, the chords are slightly varying themselves, both the same chord. We have a G, B, F, and then change the middle note for a D, and then C. So a lot of similarities there, both in the right hand and the left hand. Work on the two parts first to get them well known. Let's now show you how those might go together. Let's start with our E. Don't put the pedal down at the beginning. Wait for the A note to play and then bring the pedal in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And 1 and 2, 3. D minor. Okay, now the run. 1 and 2 and 3 and... So that little ta-ta-ta has got to be before the C. It goes in between the chord of G7 and the C note. So let's go back a bar. Okay. Da 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 da. Second line, keep your thumb on the A. Not down to the bottom A this time, the A above. Down to D, look. Forming those chords. Now this time, don't forget the G7 chord has the middle note changing. First the B note, then the D note, and then C major. And that's your first 8 bars. And again. It's a nice pattern, works well. Once you get a little bit more confident, you'll be able to go slightly faster and you can sort of lilt. As concert pianists and professional pianists do. So it hasn't got to be strict time, it can slightly vary the tempo. So spend the time on the first 8 bars because then it repeats. Bottom A. Here we go, third line. Pedaling each bar. Now, I say it repeats, I lie. We've got a little variation at the end, obviously, because repeats tend to have a difference at the end, don't they? Okay, so this is the ending. So we're going to play our G7 chords. This time, look though, same chord, and then C chord. Now the ending of the right hand goes like this. So you're up to the A note, and then you go G, F sharp, G. So again, look and try not to use that thumb there. Put the thumb on these, so I would go 3, 2, 1, up to D, 5, 2 goes down, and E. 3, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1. Once again, this is all over the G chord, look. Okay, and that completes the 16th bar of the piece. So essentially, if you spend your time on the first line, that will help the second part, and then the first 8 bars pretty much learn the second part as well. So let's play that all the way through. Here we go. Nice and smooth. Da-da-da, look, before the C. Down I go. I'm using the pedal to get there, you see. Moving ahead of the music. Play the chord, start moving. Forming the chord. Down to G, look. Play the G, form the chord. So it's getting ahead of the music. Bottom A. D. Here's the ending. So we stay on the 8, G, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1. And isn't that lovely? A really easy piece. It's easy to actually memorise because the bass line goes A, D, G, C. So it actually follows the circle of fifths, which is very interesting. So I'll say thank you so much for watching a video tutorial here on Keyboard Skills Pro. If you've enjoyed it, please do hit the subscribe button. Please feel free to share the video, and if you have any comments, please do pop them downstairs in the description. If you'd like to support my venture in tutoring people around the world, Keyboard Skills Pro does rely on investment of buying equipment, software, microphones and so on, and of course time. Here on YouTube I give you my professional knowledge completely free of charge. So if you feel you'd like to make a little contribution to my musical efforts, please visit patreon.com and search Keyboard Skills Pro, and if you want to become a patron of mine, you can start on there from just $1 a month. There's also a chance to get bonus PDFs as well and extra goodies. All the details and descriptions are in the links are in the description below, as well as a link to my website where you can also find music CDs, events where I'm playing and piano books. Thanks so much for watching, and my name is Tom Horton, and I'll see you very soon here on YouTube. Thanks so much.